It's Perp back with another video, and this is a new episode or a new video of Snowfall What Ifs. If you haven't checked out this, you could definitely check out my other What Ifs. I did like 5 other videos like this in the description below. Also, you can find my episode reviews in that description as well. I got a whole playlist filled with Snowfall content. Check it out. But man, a lot of things that happened in episode 7 got me thinking. I always wanted to kind of do these what ifs based off of what we've seen so far, or just kind of speculate. There's no telling if this will really pan out, but wouldn't be kind of surprised if this were to happen. So this is what if Snowfall number 6. What if Alton and Irene get into a relationship? And I'm about to kind of go into detail. What I mean by that is there was a lot of foreshadowing with Alton kind of struggling with his addiction, where Irene, she drinks very heavily, and, still does what she does, and still is obsessed with bringing out the truth of what's happening to her community. And this is where these two can really build a relationship off, because even though their motives are kind of different, they have one common goal, and that one common goal is to stop this stuff from, stop the crack and all the violence and stuff in their communities, because they're from the same community. And Irene knows who Alton is. He knows that he used to be a Black Panther. He used to stand up for, protecting these communities, protecting these neighborhoods. And yeah, he's kind of iffy at first, because at the same time, Alton wants to protect his son. He wants to protect his family. He just wants the CIA to pretty much be exposed. But will Irene pretty much honor that? That's another question. That's another answer that we'll probably have to wait to get, because she could literally just lie to his face and just absolutely put Franklin's name out there and blow up his whole entire spot. But let's just say they have a relationship, because that's the way that Alton could kind of break his sobriety, by linking up with Irene, because Irene is a person that's very lonely, and they need somebody to kind of fill that. She needs kind of somebody to fill that gap in between, so why not have it be Alton? Because he's gotten kicked out the house, and I don't think Sissy really loves Alton, but I feel like she loves her son a lot more, which there's nothing wrong with that, but she obviously has to make a choice at the end of the day too. So with Alton just being out on the streets, he's gonna have to find somewhere to stay, right? The only logical place would be Irene's place, and I think as they're working together, that's where things are going to get a little bit steamy between them two. I don't know if it's going to be an outright relationship, but I feel like it's going to be somewhere along the lines where that's how Alton's going to break his sobriety. But also in return, Irene doesn't feel alone anymore. She has somebody that she can relate to, somebody with common goals as her. So there's a lot of interesting things that they could do with this. But if this does happen, if they do become kind of an undercover kind of couple, not a couple, but if they do end up messing around with each other, and Sissy finds out, that's going to create even bigger problems for Alton as a whole. But I want to kind of get your thoughts on this. What do you guys kind of see this happening towards the end of the season, going into season 5? Because season 5 was confirmed, so this would be an interesting thing to see these two characters kind of go through going into season 5, which Alton already working with Irene kind of makes him an enemy in Franklin's eyes. And I don't know, man. This is very interesting. I want to kind of get your thoughts on this what if scenario. Um, Let me know if you have an opposite thought on what they could do with Irene and Alton's characters going forward. But until next week, when I do my episode 8 review, I'll see y'all later. Peace.